Oh, I got a couple of viewers. I'm about to be starting in a little bit, so just hold tight. Okay, let's see. Oh. Was live. So here's me live now. So you can see. No, it doesn't. Couple more technical little thingies and then I will be starting up. Thank you all very much for your patience. There we go. Let's see if that works. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I think I just did it. Alright, I hope you guys are ready for an exciting show today. We've got a few viewers already on. Oh. Let's see. Okay. 4, 3, 2, 1. Trime Taveler, vote for me for president. Trime Taveler. Howdy, folks. Welcome back to Trime Taveler. Breakfast with Trime Taveler. I'm Trime Taveler. I'm always here. This is where I live. So, thanks y'all for stopping in. We got some very special guests on the line with us today. Let's see who we have first. Are you there with us? Let's see. Hello? 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 Oh, here he comes. Hey, Trime Taveler. Nice to be back again. What's up, Elon? Thanks for stopping in for this very special edition. We have Joshua Smith, in the studio with us today. He's gonna tell us a little bit about his new image of the LP. Yeah, he and a few of his friends have recently taken over the entire Libertarian Party, which turns out wasn't very hard to do. The guy who did it actually lives in his mom's basement. Anyway, we've got him coming in with us. We have, what else have we got? We have the ghost of Jerry Garcia coming back in, and yeah, it looks like that's about it. We've got a couple of little nonprofits to talk about at the end today. Oh, and let's start off with this. Let's talk about the division that is going on in our country caused by racism. No, I'm not talking about the Little Mermaid. No, I'm not talking about the Mises Caucus. I am talking about TSR. They're trying to come back and take claim of games that were being made under TSR whenever the Dungeons and Dragons name was taken over, and they want to release this really, really, really racist game that has like a subclass of dark-skinned people that are lesser intelligent, and it's just really, it really is pretty bad. Like, honestly, like anyone that saw it would be like, oh wow, was this made by Nazis? And basically the answer is yeah, it was made by Nazis. Anyway, so that's what's going on there. Like the racial division that's going on in our country is being fed to us, spoon-fed. If you are upset about The Little Mermaid and you're claiming to be a libertarian, I got news for you. I don't think you're actually a libertarian. Take it from me. Okay, anyway, how does libertarianism have anything to do with the color of mermaids? Well, it only has to do with minding your own business. And like, if you're upset about a mermaid, that crosses over into the territory of no longer minding your own business. So, yeah, you can just F right off. Let's see, we're going to do our taxes, or not our taxes, our stock report and cryptocurrency a little bit later. And before then, we're going to go ahead and get started on our interview with Joshua Smith. Are you there with us, Josh? Hey, Trime Taveler, Joshua Smith here. Balls in your lasagna. Yeah, anyway, nice to be on your show. Nice seeing you again, my little smoke buddy. It was nice seeing you at all the state conventions, man. You always bumming cigarettes from me. You probably owe me about a pack by now. Hey, Josh. Yeah, nice seeing you again. Thanks for all the smokes. You're right, I probably owe you at least a pack. Let's see, I had a couple of questions for you. So you say that you have a new image of the LP, and you're going to release it to us today. You're gonna show us the new image of the LP that you have made yourself. Yeah, that's right, Trime Taveler. You guys are gonna love it. It's the greatest, one of my greatest works. I'm not really an artist. I don't do much, you know. I live on the road. I sleep on people's couches. That's why they call me couch surfer and balls in your lasagna. Because I sleep on your couch and I put my balls in your lasagna. That's funny. Okay. Anyway, so where were we? The new image of the LP. Josh, and this is me being like serious and honest with you, because like I do have a lot of respect for you as a friend, and I just want to let you know that you're being used. That's right. You're being used. Michael Heiss is using you. He's using all of you guys. He doesn't want to live in his mom's basement anymore. Actually, we have him in the studio with us today. Are you there, Michael? Are you there? Hello? Michael? Hey, you guys! Yep, so there's Michael for you. Now back to you, Josh. That's actually not very funny. I know that's not Michael. That's Michael's brother. Yeah, you called me out on that one. So anyway, Josh, I just want to say you and I do have a lot in common. I have been homeless ever since 2018, whenever I decided to dedicate my life to liberty, which means I've been homeless for the last 4 years. I've been in this place. It's just a squat, an abandoned house that I found and moved into. But I've been here for over 6 months now, and yeah, I've definitely been trying to work my way up. But you have made your way all the way up into a paid seat. You're getting paid to be where you are now. You're collecting donations and everything. I'm just sitting here telling people to invest their money and wait until the next skyrocket in cryptocurrency, which happens in September 2024. But who listens to me, right? Yeah, it's really nice. I get to see my kids. My wife and I, we had some problems, and there's a lot of mud that's been slung in my face. A lot of people have called me a lot of bad names, a lot of dirty things, and it's not very nice, and it hurt my feelings, and so that's really why I lash out, because I'm hurt. It's not really because I'm a bad person. It's because I'm a hurt person. Josh, I understand that. I understand that all too well. I also am a hurt person, and I have done things that I regret, and not because they are who I am, but because I was hurt. So I appreciate you, saying that, and I gotta say, I really am envious that you get to hold your kids. I lost my kids in the family court system as well, and I don't even get to see mine, and so that's one of the areas where you and I are a lot more alike than probably you realize, and because of that, I always stick up for you. I really do. I'll roast you a little bit. I'll throw out a couple of jokes here and there, but I think I'm not one of those nasty people. Yeah, no, my thing is unity. I think that once the Mises Caucus fails, a whole bunch of people are going to take their ball and go home, and then the Libertarian Party is going to be even weaker than it was. After Joe Jorgensen left, that's what led to the Mises takeover. So without them, after they do what they do, I mean, let's think about it in numbers. At the midterm election, they had 2/3 of the vote and were able to change the platform. That's a lot. That says a lot about their influence and the type of manipulation that they have on that amount of people, and it's a mob mentality. A lot of those guys are just being told how to vote, and they don't understand it. They just know they're supposed to raise their hand whenever that guy raises his hand, and that's not any way to run a party. But what do I know? I've only been voting Libertarian since 1996. So yeah, anyway, Josh, back to you. You say you have the new image? Yeah, Trime Taveler. You're gonna have to give me a second, okay? I gotta get ready, and then whenever you come back to scene, then I will have the new image of the LP, okay? Okay? I hope you're ready for this. I am ready. Let me tell you, I could not be any more ready. In fact, it seems like you're ready right now. I'm gonna put it back over to you, and then you can take it away. Hi, I'm Joshua Smith. Balls lasagna, lasagna. You see how I got lasagna balls on my chin? Yeah, balls on your chin. You get it? Yeah, wow, this is great. Anyway, this is the new message for the LP. From now on, if you're not a libertarian, you're gonna get balls on your chin. Yeah, that actually wasn't funny at all, Josh. I'm not laughing. I mean, honestly, I love the LP. It's, I've been voting libertarian since 1996. If anything, I don't love the Republicans that have came and claimed it as their own, because I don't want anything. I don't want any stigma from the party that I'm supposed to be representing, being the other party from the two that are controlling, our entire country. I want our party to be something completely different, completely separate, something not triggered by all of the stupid stuff that's coming out. I mean, like the Little Mermaid stuff that's coming out. I mean, anything that racially divides us is also going to trigger the LP, because of it's not because a majority of the people are bigots and racists and prejudiced and stuff like that. No, just some of the very loudest are, and they're the ones that are tarnishing the name of the LP, like the New Hampshire Libertarian Party Twitter that keeps on over and over retweeting their tweet about John McCain's death, and like, come on. If their whole thing is to like shock people and grow their audience by people that are following them so that they can call them out on their posts, because honestly, look at any of their posts, 3/4 of the comments are people calling them out. Only 25% of the people commenting on their posts are actually supporting them. So they're like bragging about being the second largest state Twitter group or something like that. Meanwhile, Vermin Supreme has 3 times the amount of people, and his Twitter is just kind of like his side project. Whereas these guys like seem to live for their Twitter. I barely understand Twitter. I've been tweeting only a little bit. Okay, let's see. Let's take it back to our next guest. We have Jerry Garcia's Ghost coming back in. Hey, Trime Taveler, I got a joke for you. How do you know if a monkey wrench is left-handed or not? I don't know, Jerry. How do you know if a monkey wrench is left-handed or not? You ask it which hand it writes with. That's great, don't you think? Jerry, you are funnier than Josh Smith. But you're a professional. You have been on stages facing much larger audiences than Joshua Smith can even imagine. Yeah. Oh, and I really do miss working for you. I miss being on the road with the band, waking up every day in a different state, setting up a different stage, breaking down a different stage, sleeping through the entire performance so that I can drive all night. I miss that, man, like nothing you can believe. I'm looking forward to the state convention season coming up in about 18 months. They'll start. Before then, next summer, I'm going to go to a whole bunch of music festivals. I'm going to be out there getting signatures, shaking babies, kissing moms. I'm going to be handing out stickers. I'm gonna go to all kinds of music festivals and just any sort of event. If there's any protests that are going on or anything like that, I'll try to make it to all of those. Anything that, in the words of Tom Joad, whenever he was talking to his mom, he said, "Wherever hungry children, or wherever there's children that are hungry and crying, wherever there's people ain't free, wherever there's men that are fighting for their life, that's where I'm gonna be, Ma. That's where I'm gonna be." Yep. That was Tom Joad. Speaking of the homeless, we have a very special nonprofit that's going on. I'm trying to promote it to all of my followers. It is called Hand Jobs to the Homeless. It's a jobs creation program. Basically, the police, will see a homeless person, and instead of giving them a ticket, they're going to hand them a job. And it's an old-fashioned voucher type of a system. Yeah, and I think that I definitely think the homeless are going to love it, because too often you sit around and you're often thinking, why don't these people have jobs? Well, if we could just hand jobs to the homeless, then they would be a lot happier. Trust me. Because jobs are not easy to come by. Jobs, they come and they go. Hand jobs to the homeless. I mean, what else are they gonna do? Plant tulips? Tulips on my ass! Ha ha! Take that, homeless people. Well, the other homeless people. I'm homeless too. So I can make fun of homeless people, because they're not as homeless as me, because I have a squat and clean clothes. But once I am once I am president, once I'm no longer homeless and I become president, I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to release all of the nonviolent criminals in all the jails and all of the prisons, and then I'm going to turn those jails and prisons into homeless shelters where we're going to teach people how to crochet. Yeah, so you know, if you're hungry or tired or need a place to rest or just want to watch TV with a bunch of your friends, you can go to the local county jail and have a party like Elvis would. Elvis would. Elvis would. That's funny. Oh man, I think I have Elvis in the studio with us today. Elvis, are you there? Hello? We seem to have some technical difficulty. Oh wait, here he is. Here he is. Elvis Presley. Are you there with us, buddy? Hey, Trime driver, nice to see ya. I got one for the money, one for the road, one for Trime traveler to be the president of the world. Yes, that's right. I'm Elvis. I'm the king of rock and roll, and this is Trime Taveler, the king of America. Yes, nice to see ya. Hey, Mr. Presley, nice to have you on for the first time. You are looking good, let me tell you. Thanks for stopping by. I'm a big fan of your music. I ain't nothing but a hound dog, and I'm crying all the time. Hey, you and me both, Trime Traveler. I'm a crying all the time. I'm sad. I miss my little girl. I wish I could have stuck around a little bit longer. You know, there is another alternative reality where I'm still alive, but I switch around from parallel dimensions here and there. Oh, that's cool. I used to do that in the 90s, yeah. Accidentally caused the Mandela effect, time traveling. Sorry. sorry, people, anyone who's upset about that or that affects their life, especially the family of uh, the Berenstain Bears, Berenstein, depending on which reality we're in right now. Am I right? Yeah. But the Mandela family, of course. But I believe in this reality he's still alive, so I don't really need to apologize for that one. But if he's still alive in this one, how come it still carries his name in this reality? Anyway, who cares? Yeah. Mandela effect. I call it the Mandala effect because there's like so many different like examples of delusion where you actually believe that there's some sort of an effect. Hey, guess who we got in the studio with us today? We got Scully. Hey, what's up, people? Not much, Scully. I'm still working on getting your uncle out of jail. All right. Let's see. Did I have another guest today? And no more guests. Oh, I see what's going on here. Alright, so it is almost time to do our cryptocurrency report. So now I'm going to go back to our talking scene and Elon Musk will take it away. Hey, nice to meet y'all. Today we are looking at some very serious volatility. This volatility is going up and then back down. I think that's what volatility means. Who knows? You're getting your crypto advice from a homeless person. So let's look at the crypto for today. Bitcoin still at 20,000 and it's going down. Looks like it's trying to go back to 19,000. I'd set some limits on that today. I'd set it at like 19,458. That's where I'd set my limit. And then if it buys, then tomorrow you'll be happy because, well, tomorrow's Friday and tomorrow. I can't tell you guys too much about it. Okay, let's reorganize. And today's loser is still 1% up. Point is very confusing. Shiba Inu is below 12 cents. Dogecoin is 60 cents. It's been holding that 60-cent mark, but it is trying to go to 59. If it goes down to 59 cents, it would not be a bad idea to, spend a few $100,000 on Dogecoin if you have it just laying around. Let's see. Oh wait, I know what I did wrong. I pushed my today button wrong. Alright, there we go. So, our lowest today is Ethereum at 2.24%. The new Ethereum 2.0 merger is about to happen. So Ethereum is going to have a bit of a price drop in the next few days, and then as soon as the new algorithm is enabled, we will see what happens. I'm not going to give you guys any false hopes. Because, well, I do know exactly what's going to happen, but I don't want to tell you exactly what has happened and then you not be as excited whenever it actually does. All that I can tell you is you might want to buy some Ethereum right now. Actually, it might be too late to buy Ethereum on certain platforms. Some platforms are shutting down their Ethereum buying while the new algorithm is being installed. And it is my theory that is why the price is down a little bit today. It's actually our biggest loser on our list today at 2.5% down, and our biggest gainer is Ethereum Classic. So that tells me, two things. A, they're still working on the Ethereum merger, and B, Ethereum Classic has an influx of people that are, buying into that because it is, the classic Ethereum, and people love classic Ethereum, and it's only $37. And if they hold on to it long enough, then it could go back to, let's find out, let's see what it was a year ago. 1 year ago, Ethereum Classic was $60. Today it's $37. That's not the best, but we're talking about a year ago. Let's look at their highest in 5 years. $126.85. Who thinks that Ethereum Classic is going to go back to that number between now and 18 months from now? 18 months from now is whenever it starts getting really good. The best time to buy cryptocurrency is always 2 months ago, but it's always 2 months away from 2 months ago and 2 months into the future. So the best time to buy cryptocurrency is always right now, although it was actually about a week ago as far as this week goes. But we don't have a time machine that is operable, not that goes backwards in time anyway. We do have a forward moving one, but we're not going to mess with it because the forward time continuum is not. Yeah. Okay, so that's the. Oh wait, we haven't even looked at our stocks yet. All that we looked at was. Okay, so our 100 most popular stocks today are. Let's organize them by today. See who our biggest loser is first. Come on, loser. Catalyst Pharmaceuticals and Fubo TV and ExxonMobil. Y'all can just lose. Marathon Oil was doing good yesterday and is now one of the biggest losers today. Same goes for Nikola. Looks like everything is on the losing end today on our top 100 until we get to the very bottom of the list. So about 2/3 of our list today is in the red. Charge Point being the highest at 8.14% up. Workhorse, another EV company. EV companies are always in the top gainers of the. Whether you love or hate. Now, Netflix is about to have a bit of a surge. They're up 4.35% right now. Wait and follow those drops, and I mean, if you're trading. Netflix is a good one to get at this very moment in time, and I cannot tell you why because I forget exactly what the new. There you go. Why Netflix stock is rising again. Netflix bull case has been severely tested, but now's time to buy, says Favorite Cole 3 hours ago. And then let's see what it was 3 hours ago. 3 hours ago. Boy, were they right. Man, look at that. It went from plus 1% to plus 4.5%. That is a gain of nearly 4%. They could almost, if they invested $100 in that, they could almost buy a 2-pack of sodas or something. What have we got going on over here? Okay, so our Netflix is looking good today. That report seemed to be right, and my predictions are, as usual, spot on. No reason to go to anyone else for your news or cryptocurrency and or stock pricing because I am the best. Well, maybe not the best, but the only one you need. AMTD Digital. Oh yeah, let's look at once again. Now we're gonna look at our daily movers. So I know AMTD Digital is once again doing really good today, and I said yesterday that it would be a good time to buy and on those dips, and boy was I right. Shino Ocean Group once again. Shuttle Pharmaceuticals 38% down. This could be a good. Oh, let's look at the 1 week. Mm-hmm. 1 month. Oh, look at this. It's not even a month-old company. And of course, there are no buy ratings on it because they never give you buy ratings. 52-week low, $11. Today is $22. The highest was $65. It says that its 22-week high is actually $126. I don't see it. Well, anyway, this is one of those that could be a gold mine waiting to happen, or it could be just like a little trap trying to steal your money. If I were you, I would proceed with extreme caution. Shuttle Pharmaceuticals. Right. Let's look at our top movers. And once again, AMTD Digital, aka HKD, is at the very top in gains. And yesterday I said you might want to buy this. You might want to buy this. Yeah, buy on these dips. And this is a dip right now. So if you're buying HKD on the dip, this is it. If you look at these little, let's see if I can do this right. Yeah, it's on this side. If you look at these little, if you look at these little, how the, what's it called? How the peak has a top and a bottom that makes almost like its own fat marker line that that is going up. You want to buy at the bottom of that fat marker line and then sell again at the top of it. So if the bottom is right now 242 and that peak right there was 303, the next I would set my limit to sell at, and this is if I was day trading, I would set my limit to sell at about 320, maybe 319, because a lot of times those even numbers, they don't hit because a lot of people sell right before those numbers. That's a good thing to remember. If you set your limit for 950 or 25 or 10 or anything like that, you're gonna have a lot less limits that are gonna fulfill, because a lot of those even numbers don't make it there before people start. Other people are setting their limits at the same thing. So if you're too high, then you're not gonna buy and sell using your limits. So why even use them, right? That was the top 100 gainers. We got Faraday Futures, Shuttle Pharmaceutical. Oh wait, those aren't the top 100. We got, okay, so AMTD, Lasada Therapeutics is up 28%, Store Capital up 20%, Faraday Future Intelligent Electric. Ooh, that sounds cool. Faraday Future. I don't even know what this is. Man, no wonder it's doing good. Faraday Future Intelligent Electric Inc. is an emergency growth company which manufactures electric vehicles. The company, founded by Ya Yungting in May 2014, is headquartered in Gardena, California. The listed name for FFIE is Faraday Future Intelligent Electric Inc. So it's another EV company. Like I'm always saying, all the EV companies are the ones that are on top because they're the only ones that are not dependent on this oil creature that is increasing in price and going to someday run out. So some people, it's called comfort bias. Some people are afraid of switching over to oil to electric because oil is all that they know in their mind. If there were no longer oil engine, gasoline engines, and there'll be no more gasoline mechanics, and all of their relatives will be out of the job. So their concerns are real, but that's not the way that things work. Whenever anyone throughout all of history has lost their jobs, they either A, gave up, or B, found something else. And these are like highly skilled, intelligent, hardworking, and very dexterous workers. They're gonna find jobs. They're not the ones that should be worried. It's the hamburger flippers that are being replaced by robots that should be worried. Those high school kids are probably gonna have to stay home and do their homework, and that is sad. Thanks for having me in, Trime, Taveler. I'm Elon Musk, and I'm going back to my spaceship in the sky. Thanks for coming in, Elon Musk. Thanks for watching us, Joshua Smith. Thank you very much for coming in, Jerry Garcia's Ghost, and Elvis Presley came in today. Thank you, Elvis. That was awesome. Now this one's for Elvis. This is the outro song. It won't last long. It's over. I don't like long outro songs. Alright, thank you all very